What's up, people? How you doing this beautiful evening? I just want to hit this video off real. This is going to be a real quick one, but this is attached to some of the other videos I did, and the reason why we delineate ourselves from other folks, because you know, uh, um, Uncle Luke, which is, if you are not familiar with Luke and back in the days, and go ahead and back that ass up, you know what I'm saying? Maybe that's the wrong one. I can't even remember which one, but I give him his props. He did move forward the um, censorship in rap music, because he went to the courts with it and he won. So, I'll give him that. But he is not a foundational black American, and what we do, and I have to keep saying it again, when we separate ourselves, the reason why we have started separating ourselves is because of the people who came in here and they separated themselves from us. The Jamaicans and the Haitians and the Nigerians, and they didn't put themselves as black. They said, "Yo, what's separate from them?" And for the sake of the white structure, they're like, "Yeah, we're separate with them. We're harder working than them. We're better than them. We're not black Americans. We are Jamaican Americans. We are Haitian Americans. We are Nigerian Americans." They separated themselves from us. We were the one carrying the load, carrying the diaspora, and try to come together. And you're gonna hear him say some things that are very false. This is the reason why I told y'all, stop listening to these entertainers, because he doesn't even know what he's talking about. See, he's gonna say things about Malcolm X and Marcus Garvey, and I'm gonna lay the real facts down to you, because this idiot is not gonna know none of that. You see, he is trying to. If y'all notice that the people who are shilling from the Democrats, like these entertainers, these old Negroes, D.L. Hughley's of the world, they career is like done. They're trying to get a paycheck. That's what they're trying to do. That's what they're trying to do. I'm telling you, this is what it is. They're just trying to get a paycheck. They're sold up the river, so they're trying to get a paycheck, and they're willing to sell you out in order to get that paycheck. I keep telling you, Bernie Mac told us who Steve Harvey was. I'm gonna put up a video of Bernie Mac talking about Steve Harvey. He told us who he was. Remember, I told you, Steve Harvey was the guy who called Ocean 11 and said, "Hey, if you replace me with Steve Harvey, replace me with over Bernie Mac, I'll do it for less," and all of that stuff, right? But you have to understand, talent always win over. Everybody knows that Bernie Mac is more talented than Stevie. He's more funny. Steve Harvey is never. If you watch the Kings of Comedy, he was never the funny one. He is at the bottom of the list of the funniest people on that thing, and D.L. Hughley is right above him. The funniest people was Bernie Mac and your boy Cedric. And you don't even see Cedric out here doing a lot of this stuff that these other dudes is doing. The actual people who actually had talent, you don't see them cooning and buffooning out here, do you? Of course, Bernie Mac is not alive, rest in peace. But I would imagine the guy who ain't never put on a dress, who ain't never sold out nothing, who got all these shows and movies and did none of that sucker stuff to do it, is going to be selling out now if he was alive. I would doubt very seriously. But let's get to this video about this dude here, Uncle Luke. That's who you gonna listen to? He's telling you about Tariq Nasheed or who why you should listen to him, and I'm like, we should listen to you. You, an old sold up entertainer who try to get a paycheck. We should listen to you. All right.
For black men, and most of them hang out on Twitter. Tariq Nasheed.
Oh my God, I do not like him. I swear, I feel like he's an agent. An agent.
Yeah. At the end of the day, they get on there. They fool these people with these doctors and these books and all that. And
what is he talking about? He said the first thing the first thing that should throw you off is when a person come over and talk about you should listen to me because the other person is fooling you with doctors and books and stuff like that and information. You should come listen to my dumb ass. Continue. It's unbelievable.
They try and separate the black community. Mind you, here's the guy who talking about descendants of slaves, married to a white lady. Which I'm like.
First of all, your boy is not. He talking about Tariq Nasheed, which is not married to a white woman. She's black American. I don't know if her mother is white, but her father is black apparently. She has a parent that is black. Do you understand? So once you have a parent that is black, you are now black. We are the dominant color, sir. Cooning and buffooning. Continue.
Are y'all following him? You know what I'm saying? So I like.
We supposed to follow you? We supposed to follow you. Y'all go look at his music and what he came out with, and we supposed to follow him. Go look out the documentaries and the things that Tariq Nasheed put out, and make your judgment who you think you should follow. Look at his work and look at Tariq Nasheed's work, and you make a judgment. Just do your own research. You make a judgment who you think you should follow. If you follow anybody, but who you think you should listen to or have give any grace of your ear to.
All right, so Tariq Nasheed quickly responded on IG, and he said, Uncle Luke is out here shilling for his fellow Caribbean immigrants, Campbell Harris, and Luke told a blatant lie that I'm married to a white woman. If you are reducing to lying to get people to vote, you are in bad shape.
You see that?
Hey, what's up, YouTube family? On IG, if you are reducing to lying to get people to vote, you are in bad shape.
Make it close. This is Tariq Nasheed wife. You see her? Yeah. Does she look white to you?
Stop letting them increase your rates. I used to let...
She looked like the light-skinned black girl that we have in all of our families. Right? So I just want to see. She left out a little part of what Luke did. Luke said. Luke was saying about the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. No, the Honorable what's our brother name? Our Muslim brother, Farrakhan. He was saying how Farrakhan is not a foundational black American, and he's not. He mentioned Malcolm X, and I don't know why he mentioned him. He didn't go into it, but he acted like let me break both of them down. And then he mentioned Marcus Garvey. Let me break both of those down if you don't know, like if you don't like know any history, because see, an idiot like him is not gonna be able to tell you any history, right? You have to understand, our brother Farrakhan was, parents are from the Caribbean, but he came under the grace of Elijah Muhammad, which is a foundational black American. That's where he got his teachings from. So he didn't come over here with his tribalism and his separatism and, oh, black Americans are this and that and the third and we're better. No, he came and got under our teachings and our game and our thing around here. He came under the teachings of a black American under the Nation of Islam. That's what he came under. He came and mixed himself in with our struggle and what we was doing, and he became a voice for us based off of the teachings of a foundational black American and the struggle that we have been doing ever since slavery, ever since they let us out from the killing fields of slavery in this country. So he got down with that, sir. So even though his parents were not foundational black Americans, he came here and got on code. Not like some of these foreign people who come against black Americans when they come in here. You didn't come in here and get on code. You came in here and said, oh, white man, I am better than the black Americans. Don't treat me like them. That's what you did. Like a coward. That's what you did. Our brother Farrakhan didn't do that. So we're going to move on to the next person that Luke had mentioned, which was Malcolm X. Malcolm X's father is a foundational freedman, a black American man. Did he know that? Does he know that? They put him on when you see the Malcolm X movie, that's real. They put him on a train track and they try to kill him. They try to kill him before that, and they try to hang him. He a tough black man, so they couldn't really kill him. So they had to put him on the tracks, ran him over. He still wasn't dead, and they had to shoot him. You have to do the research on the whole story on that. This was a freedman, black American man that Malcolm X, I think his mother was like maybe Haitian, or she was probably maybe some Caribbean or something like that, some type of mix or something like that. But his father was a black American, which makes Malcolm X a black American boy. You understand? See, he's silly enough to not know that. Your Lukes of the world and your entertainers of the world, they're not going to know that. They're not going to know none of that history. Most people don't know none of that history. And let me tell you something about Marcus Garvey. Marcus Garvey, which is a Jamaican man. He didn't get no love in Jamaica when he was pushing for the stuff he was pushing for. You know where he had to come get his love from? Black Americans in America. He even moved over here from Jamaica over here to America, and he was deported. You know why? Because white America was like, yeah, we can't deport these Negroes, but we can deport your ass. You see, his love. People in Jamaica did not support him. They was like, nigga, what you doing? You better pipe down. We're trying to get some goodies from the British over here. What's wrong with you? That's what they was doing in Jamaica. They weren't even supporting Marcus Garvey like that. The support he got, he had to come over here to black Americans to get that support. Do your research. They're not going to tell you the truth, but I will. So, we're going to end that there. I promise you, I've told you some things that you have never heard before, Research, do your own research and find out whether it's true or not. When you find out whether it's true or not, come hit the subscribe button. Come like, come look at these videos that I'm doing. Come show the support, because I'm gonna tell you stuff that they're never gonna tell you. See, nobody's gonna tell you that Marcus Garvey got his support from Black Americans. He got his inspiration for the fight that we was doing. You understand? Because we the only black people in this world that ever put up a fight against white supremacy. Do you understand that? Y'all have a good day.